Hi, Janice Winward here with Midnight Arts. Tonight I am just trying to work on, I don't know what, figuring out what I'm going to do with this stuff. So tonight I thought I would just show you some of the trials and errors that I have had with working with resin. When I first decided I was going to put resin on my coasters, I knew that there would probably be some resin left over. And so I thought, well, I'm going to buy some mica powders. And so I ordered this 50 colors of mica powders from this Alritz. I don't know where it is. I got it off Amazon. And so there are just a lot of really cool mica powder colors in this, and I don't remember what it was. It wasn't very expensive, and it came with some molds, and I don't remember where I got the other molds, but that came with some molds, and then I know I bought some little special little silicone cups that also came with some molds. And so when I mixed up my very first batch of resin for coasters, it said I needed 2 ounces per coaster, and so I mixed up a lot, and then I had a whole bunch left over because I didn't have that many coasters prepped to put the resin on, and it didn't take 2 ounces per coaster. So I mixed up some of this. Oh, here, let me see if I can get that out a little bit further. So I mixed up some of this red, and I poured some red hearts, and I mixed up some green, and poured these little clover things, whatever they are, and stuff, and I mixed up some yellow, and I did the stars and whatever these little things are. They were just molds that I had that came with the things, and so and then I still had a lot left over, so I had these flower molds, and so I just put all of the colors in these 2 molds. This one actually came out pretty good. This one is pretty distorted and stuff, but and so they turned out pretty good, but I don't really know what to do with them. And oh yeah, and I did these blues that night too, so I had lots left over. I think I actually did some clear ones as well. I didn't put any mica powder in those, and I wanted to do some that would make. I bought a bunch of trays, empty trays. I didn't get cabochons to match them, and so I kind of wanted to pour some cabochons to match those trays, but I'm just not very good at it. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, in the camera it doesn't look too bad, but this has bubbles all the way through it, so it's not clear, and a lot of mine turned out like that, and some of these that I actually did go ahead and paint on them and put them in the trays. But see, now this one's got a big bubble right there. This one's got this one, look, I don't know if you can see how deep that is. That should be a lot smaller than that. And it's got a big bubble there. And this one is so pretty, but really it's cloudy because the whole cabochon is full of bubbles. And so that all of these have similar problems like that. This one is just really deep again. It's very, very, sticks out quite a ways, more than what you would expect jewelry to do, because I poured it too deep in the mold, I guess. I didn't know you had to do that. And a lot of these round ones, like this one, looks like it's more than half a round ball on there. It's sticks out quite a ways. And they are cloudy because they're full of bubbles. So I'm still working on those kinds of things. I also had some molds, these molds right here, that have a little tab in them, little thing in them, so that when you pour them, they already have a hole in them that you can put your jump ring through, and then put a necklace on it. But they too didn't really come out clear. They're bubbles. Some of them did come out pretty clear, but they're well, I was thinking they were clear, but they're pretty bubbly. But they might look really pretty if you just put some glitter in them. I got glitter came with one of my things too. If you just were to put some glitter in them, then they might turn out okay. Or a transparent color, some kind of transparent color. I kind of thought some of these were transparent, like this one. I thought that would be kind of more transparent, and I put the glitter in there, put the yellow mica powder in and the glitter in there, but you really can't see through it. You can see the glitter a little bit, and see this one, it's really opaque. I mean, there's no way you can see through those, but that's what I was kind of hoping for with this, was something that you could just barely see the color, and then and the glitter in there. You can see the glitter, but the color is not transparent. It is definitely opaque. These I have tipped the other way because I think they look prettier on that side, but actually this is the top side of them. It kind of sunk down in there. And then this last time when I did it, I just had a little bit left over, and I had some gold mica powder, and I thought, oh, that gold should be pretty. So I mixed the gold in there, but it once again, I need to really get some transparent colors to do this kind of thing. Now that's pretty, and that would fit in one of the trays very well if you just wanted just a plain tray, you know. And so they turned out actually really well, and with the color in there on these, you really can't see if it's full of bubbles or not. But I kept coming back with the heat gun and going over it every like few minutes to try and make sure and get all the bubbles out. Some of them turned out, you know, pretty good, but and then also with this one I have these molds that are that's a bracelet, and then all these rings. So I made all these rings out of that gold. There's one ring. Which one is it? That one I would wear if it was a pretty color like blue. This one is my favorite. I like this shape better than the other shapes. So I would definitely wear a ring like that if it were pretty blue. But the rings turned out kind of okay. I gotta learn how to do the molds a little bit better, because when I overfilled some of them, and so instead of just having the round thing on here, they had a lip on them, you know, that came up, and I don't know how to tell when your mold is full and when you have to quit using it. I don't know. And then there's the bracelet. That would be really pretty if it were a pretty color. I don't know if I can get it on my hand. I guess not. But anyway, it's been fun trying to work with the resin and learning about it. I just don't. I have a great respect for people who pour their own jewelry, their own resin in their own jewelry. I just don't know how you do it without getting bubbles. Because like I said, mine I would go back over them with the heat gun and keep going over them with the heat gun to get all the bubbles out, you know, as they were curing, and I still ended up with bubbles in them. So anyway, it's fun. I'm enjoying this. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this stuff. These I can't really sell, so they'll probably go in some kind of a grab bag or something for $1 or 50 cents or something like that, that people can just, if they think they want one, they can just buy it for that. And I'm thinking of maybe making magnets out of these other things. They're pretty lightweight, and so yeah, putting magnets on them and selling them. These I thought might be a paperweight, but they're not really that heavy, so they might be too heavy for magnets and not heavy enough for a paperweight. But anyway, it's fun, and I am learning a little bit about resin, and as I get working with it better, maybe I'll be able to make it without leaving bubbles in them and making them so that they don't really look good. Hopefully, as I learn more, get about it, and get more experience, I'll be making better products, hopefully. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you and let you know that you guys that work with resin, I admire you greatly. And so anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please come back and join me again soon. Please subscribe, like, and share. And if you're interested in anything that you see on any of my videos, please Facebook message me. Everything is for sale. So thank you so much, and most importantly, please have a great night.